up, you guys? It's Mary.
And Alma.
Remember to like,
Subscribe.
share,
And comment.
down below. Because today we are reviewing season 16, episode 4 of Sister Wives.
Yes.
And we're going to get right into it, you guys. Basically, Isabel is still very upset about her dad not going. But Evie is actually having an amputation. Now, that is Maddie and Caleb's child.
Yeah.
I think it's their daughter or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, guys know she's missing some bones, she's missing some fingers, and she's missing some toes as well.
Yeah.
So they decided to just go ahead and do an amputation, which I thought was I think it's so sad when they have to do an amputation. But I guess it's better for her to do it now.
Yeah.
That way she just grows up with it and it's natural.
Yeah. So if they have to have a prosthetic lower limb, she gets used to it.
Yeah.
She's able to adapt to it. It will be like just this is what she knows. This is all she knows. You know.
I know. I still just
But
feel like
it's
that's sad. Yeah. So that's unfortunate and everything.
Yeah.
But Janelle,
So Janelle is down there.
yes.
Yeah. Well, she has to look after Axel
Yeah,
while they're
yeah.
in the hospital and stuff like that.
Yeah. But Janelle, after Janelle had done that and she had gone to be supportive to Mary, she came back or whatever, and Janelle and Mary had a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I guess basically about the family history and also about their relationship and how they're
About
going to
the
move
pond.
forward. Yeah, and about the pond.
Because Janelle was saying that she didn't want, that's what she told Cody, go first, the land for Mary was going to be by the pond.
Right.
And Janelle says, well, I worry about that because I remember in Lehigh, Mary didn't want us to walk, me or Christina or any of the children, to walk through her living room. We had to go through her living room to get to the rest of the house. So we had to go from outside, to get to another certain part of the house. And so she says she just doesn't want Mary to hug the pond and refuse for the kids to go or the family members to go and use the pond. So, and I just felt like, Janelle, that's a conversation you should have just had with Mary. So Cody right away takes Mary from that area with the pond and puts her in the lot that he ended up giving to Christine with all those bunch of trees,
No, he ended up being with the pond.
That's what I said.
Because
but he
Cody now
gave-
wants a house for himself?
Yeah, but remember, he actually gave Mary the one that Christine has now. That's what he gave her. Then Robin didn't want that. Remember, he said, well, Mary doesn't want it. And Robin said, well, I'll take it. Not a problem. But then later on, he gave that to Christine.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is really the smallest part.
Right.
And that's where they're going to put the water tank. Because he on the outs with Christine. So Cody now decides, I'm going to have a space. And it's going to be by that pond.
Yeah.
That way no one really owns that pond for themselves,
Except for you.
Right, and then everybody has to come there if they want to enjoy the pond.
So everybody has to come to you.
Right. So Janelle, I just felt like, and she later on apologized.
Yeah.
It took her a while, but she later apologized for gossiping about Mary.
Well,
She could have just talked to Mary one-on-one, which I would have preferred because they were in counseling.
Yeah, I just feel like with Janelle, it just seemed like she was really being petty to me or whatever. It seemed
so.
like she was really coming for Mary.
Yeah, I thought so.
Which, I mean, I respect that she's such an honest person. I do.
Yeah.
But I just felt like, you know how Mary is. You should lead with a little bit more kindness.
Yeah.
Because you were just like, oh, this is how I felt. I felt like you saying that we can't be there. It was a control thing. It was really cold. I felt personally, Mary, your ass should have been in the basement. Because, one, you only have one child. Christine and Mary should have been on the top floor. I mean,
Christina and Janelle.
and if you really want, that's what I felt. I felt like Christine and Janelle should have been on the top floor with their kids because they have the most kids. They have 12 kids between them. And if you really wanted your peace and quiet, at least be in the basement. That way, nobody's coming there. Nobody really has a need to go over there and trek through your place or whatever.
Right.
So I felt like she should have thought about that.
Yeah.
Because you only have one child.
Well, Mary is very adamant in saying that you guys are not going to punish me because I only have one child, especially when I really want to eat.
It's not about punishment though, but it's about what's happening and what's going on right now, Mary. You have one child. If you don't want people to be trekking through your living room, be somewhere where it's easy for everybody. You go be in the basement or whatever. Instead of us having to go outside in the cold to see each other.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little cruel, personally. So I can see why Janelle had PTSD.
She should only have PTSD. But one thing I loved about this conversation was that Mary was patient. Even though
And
she
she
was
was
feeling
honest.
her walls going up, she continued to stand there and to kind of wait Janelle out.
Yeah.
And Janelle finally was able to say, I apologize. Because I kind of was gossiping about you. Not kind
Sure
of.
was.
You were, Janelle.
You were.
And so they were able to kind of go through instead of them coming to, because Janelle was really like, I thought she was really going for Mary like that. You know what I'm saying? All her PTSD was occurring. So I really loved the fact that Mary kind of maintained her cool, even though she had started to cry, but she stayed there. She didn't walk away.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that's just what it takes. That's one of the things with this family, with the sister wives. And you guys get in the comments and tell us, but I feel like I am learning a lot about different perspectives, and it's like helping me in my own life. I mean, helping me, not that I'm having some issues and whatever, but it's just giving you like another side view. Like sometimes you gotta wait things out.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
be patient with people because there's so many different personalities,
Yeah.
you know. So it's just nice to see. It's really
Yeah,
nice
I
to
was
see.
happy that they were able to kind of talk things out, and Mary was able to kind of stay steady.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they're able to be at that place with each other and
Now,
everything.
yeah.
Because I feel like before it was just so hard for them to even have
Yeah.
like a conversation.
I mean, they will walk away. It'll be I'm done. It'll
Yeah.
be like
They'll
almost
talk to
World
me.
War III or
Yeah.
some craziness. So it's really good to see that they have
kind of grown up in a sense.
I think so.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like they're both
Absolutely.
in an empty nesting thing. And I felt like the way that Janelle was able to get there is because she kind of was becoming an empty nester. And she
Also
was able
right.
to relate with Mary and kind of see where she is. So I feel like
Yeah.
Janelle was a lot more open and much
Yeah.
more kinder.
And that's what it takes, just like living life. It takes empathy. Like
Stepping in
putting
somebody else's
yourself-
shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I was happy that they were able to go ahead and get that whole thing situated and everything, stuff
Resolved.
like that.
Mhm.
But I still feel like Cody, I felt like it was just very odd that Cody was having a home to himself. You have 4 different homes.
He didn't
Why do you
have-
need one by yourself? You chose this
Yeah.
life. So now all of a sudden you want to have a home? I thought it was odd because
You know
now it's
what?
like you have to split the properties even more than
You
what we would have.
remember that was where Janelle is now. That area by the pond was really at first Christine had part of that,
Hmm.
and then Mary was on the other side.
Right.
But Christine had part of that, and I think Cody has taken all that plot because he didn't want to give Christine extra. He wanted to give her that land right there and try to niggle her a little bit.
He is
The man holds grudges,
I don't know what
and
it
he takes it out. Even
I
this
think
is
all
what
men
he
hold
does.
grudges. And I hate
really
to
holds grudges. And I tell you, let me tell you, holding grudges is the worst thing you can do for yourself. That thing ages you. It really does. It messes with you. You're wasting time thinking about this person day in, day out. I can't live my life that way.
Yeah, personally, I just
I
believe
can't
that
live my life that I've gone through so much stuff in my life that really I can't hold grudges, but I just don't. I just feel as though it's giving too much brain cells and time and power to the person who is pissing me off or to the
Yeah.
person who I'm having a grudge for. And I just can't do that. I just cannot give them any more time or any
Yeah.
more brain cells by
Yeah.
holding a grudge. I just cannot do that.
personally, and I hate to paint men with a broad paint stroke or whatever, but I feel like most men hold grudges. There's like this like belief or whatever that
Mhm.
women, we get our, like, sometimes we'll have a first love or whatever, we get our heart broken or whatever, we
Yeah.
bounce back from that, we try to
Yeah.
see something new or whatever, and we love.
We're optimistic.
Yes, we're optimistic. We love unconditionally.
Yeah.
With a man, he has that one girl who he falls in love with.
Yeah.
She breaks his heart,
Yeah.
and for the rest of his life, every single woman has to pay.
Yeah.
And that's like the case with most men. Like I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of men hold grudges,
Yeah.
and I feel like they
They
just
do.
don't let it go. Like
Yeah.
even that guy in Love
They
After
do.
Lockup, Kevin.
Yeah.
That girl cheated on him. He's been cheating on her ever since. He's been having her around like the merry-go-round. He's
I
been
know.
cheating with this one, have her
I
going
know.
crazy, have
Yeah.
her cussing at him, he cussing at her. Like all this stuff. just because she cheated on you when you were in jail or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is about men. I really don't understand. It's just too much. You know, I feel like women, we're a lot more forgiving than men.
I think so.
But yeah, that was season 16, episode 4, you guys. It's Mary.
And Amma, we keep on moving on this marathon.
I know we do not have much
Almost
episodes
done.
left, you guys. We're probably gonna be done this week. But yes, you guys, we invite you guys to like,
Subscribe
please subscribe, share,
and comment
down below. Bye.
Bye.